welcome back to another episode of Brews and News Coffee Reviews. I'm your host, George Bachara. I wanted to jump on here for a moment. I caught something in my news feed that caught my eye from the New York Post. It is dated November 1st, 2022, and it was in the paper, the digital version at least. And it's actually a coffee news story. Now, how often is there a coffee news story? I have no idea. I would think almost never. But this caught my eye, so I want to bring it to you. This is a coffee channel, so let's get started. So a popular coffee variety allegedly contains undeclared potassium, potentially harming clueless customers who believe they have been chugging pure Java, the Post has learned. A complaint filed last month with the North Carolina Department of Justice Consumer Protection Division claims that Starbucks French roast coffee significantly exceeds levels of an essential nutrient found in other unadulterated beans sold on supermarket and retail shelves. Apparently, an independent laboratory found that 13% more potassium in the Starbucks dark roast coffee to its house blend as Dunkin' Donuts and Lavazza dark roast varieties, according to the complaint. So, looks like potassium, if taken to too high a dose, just like any vitamin or mineral, could be harmful to certain people that have a health emergency, I guess. So this company is alleging that the bean bag is mislabeled. These significant variances can only be explained purposefully as an addition of potassium to the coffee during the Starbucks process. The complaint states. Supplemental potassium produces a less bitter cup with lower acidity, but contradicts the label claiming 100% Arabica beans. So, I mean, I guess it's misleading. That's what they're saying anyway. And there's a picture of the Starbucks dark roast, French roast bag here. The complaint accuses Starbucks of adding extra levels of potassium to its French roast blend to make it taste less bitter. Let's see. Some experts contacted by the Washington Post, meanwhile, say that they were surprised by the findings. It's hard to believe, said Taka Shibamoto. Excuse my pronunciation, Taka. A distinguished professor emeritus at UC Davis Coffee Center. I didn't even know there was a UC Davis Coffee Center, but apparently it's the first academic facility entirely dedicated to studying coffee. And they're saying that it's hard to believe that a company like Starbucks did not know the regulations. If the complaint is accurate, the additional potassium was most likely added for the sake of taste or to lower the coffee's acidity. Well, no kidding. I mean, why would you add more potassium if it lowers flavor? It lowers acidity and it makes the coffee taste smoother. I mean, no kidding. Let's see, they say a little bit more. Pure Roast, which is the guys that are suing Starbucks, they're a North Carolina-based company, is claiming, which sells high antioxidant coffee, claiming to be 70% less acidic than other brands. Here we go. Okay, now here's the problem. Starbucks is crossing the street to someone else's business by kind of misleading. At least that's what these people are saying. And they're saying that it's mislabeled. Starbucks' failure to disclose the alleged activity could lead to adverse health conditions such as hyperkalemia, or elevated levels of potassium in the blood, which can cause heart attacks. High potassium levels cause be problematic for anyone with kidney disease, as the organs find it hard to remove that amount from the bloodstream, according to the American Kidney Fund. All right. Any ingredient found added to food must be declared, especially those that change the products fundamentally, or pack potential health risks. All right, so I mean, Starbucks is denying it. Obviously, potassium is found naturally in many foods, including leafy greens, beans, nuts, and starchy vegetables. An 8-ounce cup of black coffee contains 116 milligrams of potassium, according to the National Kidney Foundation. So they're saying that it's elevated above that 116 for every 8 ounces. Starbucks is denying it, and I'm not going to read you every line of this article. I will put a link in the description box to the New York Post, to this article, and let you know what's going on. But like I say, this is a coffee channel. This is coffee news. there's a lawsuit. One company is suing another giant company, and everyone goes to Starbucks, and a lot of people buy their beans in the supermarket. So for those of you with health risks, you might want to be careful until this is all kind of sorted out. But do your due diligence, check with your doctor. If you do have a health condition, definitely, ask them about this. And I'll keep you up to date. If I see more information on this lawsuit or if it's dismissed or whatever, I will keep you informed. In the meantime, have some great coffee today. Have some great coffee tomorrow. Don't forget to go out and vote. Today is election day. Who cares what your leanings are? If you don't vote, your opinions mean nothing. You have to go and exercise your democratic rights and cast your ballot one way or the other. I'm not going to tell you what my political leanings are, and I don't really want to know what yours are. All I can say is, if you don't vote, you can't complain. So get out there, do your civic duty, drink lots of coffee, and have a great day. By the way, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. I will leave links in the description box for my usual coffee gear. You can purchase those just by following that link. And keep your eye out for more great content. Like I say, like and subscribe. Hit the little bell icon next to the subscription button. That way you can be informed about all of our content as it drops, and you can be up to date on all the, apparently, coffee news. So once again, this is George, Brews and News Coffee Reviews, and we'll see you next time.